All right, so we're talking commitment today, but if you think moving in with your sweetie means moving closer to marriage, you may have to think twice. Olivia writes to us, my boyfriend of 2 years and I are thinking about moving in together. We think it's a step in the right direction, but a lot of my friends think it will pretty much stall out our relationship because it's essentially marriage without the commitment. What do you guys think? Is it a bad idea to live together if he hasn't put a ring on it yet? What do we think?
It's a loaded question because you've got some, social issues, moral issues, religious issues that go into that decision. So
well, if you take that out, I don't know. I think what she means is, will it doom your relationship in general? What do you think?
I'll just answer from a therapist's perspective. I would say that it would be unhealthy because really you want to make sure that before you're even committing to living together that you have all of those issues that Tara just said in place. So again, I would do a premarital assessment just to see where they are and allow them to work on it and build on it. But unfortunately, I did this before and it didn't work out so good.
It didn't work out.
It did not
what
work
was
out
the problem
so good.
with you guys?
You know what? I think that he really wanted a roommate, someone to pay half of everything. Seriously.
Well, but how would you have figured that out if you hadn't lived together first? I think that's the conundrum here. I have a hard time giving advice because the one person I did that with, I did end up marrying, so I don't know.
Right.
But
so you're on the flip side of the coin.
So what do more experts say? Well, they do say less than half of couples who move in together actually get married. CNN laid out some reasons living together first can end in a broken lease instead of a marriage certificate. Here are some of them. The number one reason, money.
Money, of course.
They say most couples are actually motivated to move in together because they'll save on rent, not because they can't bear to live without each other emotionally.
Just
absolutely.
And that's funny, because the example you just gave us was that.
Yeah, it was okay. And I traveled a lot during that time, so I wasn't even there, but I was still paying 50% of the electricity, 50%. I'm like, wait a minute, what's wrong with this situation?
Well, and a lot of times you end up at that person's house all the time, and you're like, why are we paying two mortgages? So I can see that. Here's another reason couples who live together don't get married, because they don't talk about it. So a woman might think her boyfriend will propose if they live together, but for the man, it may just be convenience. And this goes with your point of you have to tell him what you want, because maybe he thinks this is working great.
Exactly. Yeah, we're living together, so why should I need to put a ring on it now?
Right.
My goodness. And studies show, this is where I might be in trouble, cohabitating couples who do end up married actually have a higher divorce rate. This is why they say most don't get married because they're in love. They do it because they think, it's the next step.
That happened to me with my first husband right out of college. It was like, well, we just graduated college. It's the next step, and so we just got married, and I didn't really think it through.
Because society, society kind of programs us that way, that there's that next step, and we feel obligated to move forward, and sometimes it doesn't work. But Michelle, I will say you and Chris are just fine.
Thank you.
Yes,
don't worry about that.
All right, overall, what is the fix? Communicate your relationship goals before you move in. Ask yourself, am I expecting to save money or get a husband? All right, you guys send us your dating disasters. We will talk it out here on the show. Just go to the Emotional Mojo Facebook page and you can do it right there. We'll be right back.